Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City Ice Swing. Greg is out, just getting a soda for a second. No, you can't.
Right here, this is a top of the ladder match. This is between Gambit and Catherine. Gambit has successfully defended the number 2 spot and thus earned the right to challenge for the number 1 spot, which of course is the rulership of Belgium. Lord of Britannia, yes, right now Gambit is in 2nd place. Should he win today, he ascends to the rulership of Belgium and will have to wait for another challenger. The rules are, when you first join the league, you can challenge up to 5 places from the bottom. Just imagine you come in the league, you start at the bottom, you can challenge up to 5 places, and then after that, you can challenge 2 up, 2 down. I ask that people try to defend as much as they challenge. That's it. There's no minimum. You gotta take a week off. The worst that happens is you fall down a couple rungs on the ladder. Not a big deal. You don't get inactive penalties or anything. And one interesting caveat is the current ruler of Belgium gets to set the list decree. For this game, Catherine has set the list as a 200-point hyperspace list. Previously, it's been 5 ships, 222 points. Before it was 3 ships, 66 points max on each ship. Had all sorts of lists going for it. Just whenever the ruler decrees, the list changes, it changes. So there's real power involved. Catherine is indeed a fickle list taker. Looks like we are about ready to go here. Time has started. Retooled, what's going on, gamer? Like it's going to be 1 straight and focusing from all of the Y-Wings. We'll go down the list as soon as we enter the planning phase. Ludier, 2 straight. And a barrel roll left back. Trying to get that flank. Of course, it's impossible to outflank Nom Nom. But hey, you're welcome to try. 2 straight. And a barrel roll. We go back to dials. Let's go down the list. First, for Gambit, we've got a Onyx Squadron Ace with Juke. And then for Lieutenant Laurier with sensitive control, so that means a system phase, barrel roll or boost, and ion limiter override. Then we've got an I-1 Delta Squadron pilot with an ion cannon. And for Catherine, we've got Nom Lam with Punishing 1 title. Then we've got 4, count them 4, Janata security officers with ion cannons and thermal detonators. Chris, what are you talking about? What is absolutely happening there? Hoping we'll be able to grab some XCT matches, but they're all taken today. There weren't that many. Which is a bummer, because I head out of town for Austin tomorrow. Speaking of, at 6:55, I have to check in for my Southwest flight, and your boy is getting that A position. no matter what. Ando says, let's go. Four forward for Nami. And a focus rotate to the front. Just gonna focus, you know, Nam. Rebank gets that free evade. And a focus. One straight focuses for everybody here. There's gonna be range 3 bangers. So if you haven't got your bets in, now is the time. That's currently 6-1 in favor of Catherine. So you're 4 straight. Got a chance for some early damage onto Nam. And we'll take that focus. Rebank from the I4. Focus evade. Ooh, does catch yellow at the very edge. That's going to be 3v2. Spends focus for 2. This is onto... And spends focus for 2 there. Laurier now. Range 3 onto Nama. 3v3. For 2 hits. Dom. We'll just take a shield. And Nam gets to rotate that arc to face Laurier. Yellow has their pick of the defenders to shoot at. And it's going to fire at the yellow defender. Primary shot, range 3. Yellow doesn't have a focus anymore, so nothing going through there. Blue does catch the yellow defender. Spends for 1. And 1 evade. Green, no shots. Red should be able to touch yellow. Does. Again, range 3, 2v4. So go for hit crit. Yellow is tokened up, just needs some paint. Gets it all. Now Nam Lam. Ooh, a crit goes through on Laurier. Don't it always seem to go? And that is a loose stabilizer. The I1 defender now will go into yellow. And hit crit. Yellow rolls the evade. Loom shield down, we go back to dials. Yeah, that's real unfortunate. You just take that, like, that's a bad turn to take damage on. So I wouldn't be surprised if Laurier does a system phase barrel roll back left to 2 forward to get some cloud cover to fix the crit, and then begin the pursuit of Nom Lam again. Is early behind the 8 ball there for Gambit in his pursuit of deposing Catherine. Gambit, of course, representing the proletariat. Switch this over. Catherine actually has initiative. She chose it. Catherine, of course, the first state. And the second state. Basically everything but the third state. And that is where this overthrow is going to be attempted from. System phase. Barrel roll there. Nom, 3 banks. Rebank, focus evade for the first defender. And now all these Y-Wings get to move. I assume they're not going to move very fast as they got those arcs lined up. 2 bank. This yellow defender is in, I like to call, a pickle. Clear 2 straight, clear stress, and will kind of got to fix loose stabilizer, I think. But it's gonna take a focus. Into 3 bank from the I4.
This is where the fun begins.
We go on Nom. Nom range 2. This is 3v2 for a crit. And it's full violence. Spends for hit crit. Nom. Thanks. That's 2 shields, and Nom will have to rotate. Wheel's gonna go at Nom Lam, which is gonna rotate Nom Lam back right. Rear. Full violence again. Hit crit. Nom does have a focus. Takes only a crit. Spends their focus. Ooh, a weapons failure on Nom Lam shooting out the side. So Nom Lam's effectively neutered, but now these Y-Wings get to pile in. I mean, red dice are better than green dice, so eventually this is gonna backfire. Red has an ion cannon shot onto yellow, or a range 1 shot onto red. I think the ion to yellow might be a better shot here. It's 3v3 either way. She's gonna go range 1 primary into red. She might be thinking damage here. Might be thinking, hey, how often am I getting this kind of shots in these? 2. And 1-2 evades. 3 shots left to tank. Green now. Range 2 on both ships. Range 2 on red, so that seems like red's going to be the focused target here. 2 hits. Ooh, red. Spends an evade, takes a shield. 2 shots left. Blue now. Range 1 into red. 3v3. A crit. Red evades. Yellow. Go range 1, either ion or primary. Just depends on the target you want to fire at. You want to try and preserve a little bit of Nom Lam. Maybe you try and strip the token from... Nope. Range 1 into red. 3v3. I'll go for 3. And he evades. 2 of them. Red takes a shield. So 2 shields down on the red defender. Nom Lam now is going 1v3. Always sad when it's a 1 dice attack. And it's evaded by Laurier. Now the I1 defender 4v2 into Nom Lam. And spends for hit crit. Mommy taking it all. Hit. Hit. And let's see what this crit is. It's a direct. Nom is down to 1. Laurier still has loose stabilizer. Lost in all of this. Maybe that comes into play. Hey, I'm gonna drop to game room 1 so I can have Nick co-host with me. But if you guys need anything, that's where I'll be. So Nom is hurting. Purdy is the word I would use to describe Nom. He's Y-Wings though. A lot of health still. Losing Nom is not the end of the world. It's not that great of a ship without like Dengar or proton torpedoes or something on it, you know? At least to give it a front arc. Punishing 1, it's a nice title, but they're not shooting out the front. Not the greatest. Hey, what's going on, man? Good. Let me bring you in so they can hear you, so I don't sound like just an insane person. Hey, everybody, it's Nick from 312 Squadron.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? Is this what I think it is? Is this the battle for Belgium?
This is a top of the ladder match. Gambit is challenging Catherine for rulership of Belgium in the ladder league. This is for the top spot.
So this decides it. So whoever wins is the ruler of Belgium, or is there one more step?
No, well, Catherine's the current ruler of Belgium, and then if Gambit wins, he ascends to the ruler of Belgium. Awesome. Catherine would slip in a number 2 spot, and she would have to defend once before being able to challenge again.
I love it. I wouldn't know anything about being the ruler of Belgium. Oh wait, I had a brief stint.
Yeah, one of the.
We call it a stint.
Was one of the most reviled rulers in Belgium's history, perhaps?
yes. Too passive, and then when I would go on the offensive, I couldn't really win. It was a really great job. So I
That's
don't know
what it
if
says.
maybe
Because you wouldn't
Catherine's,
fight anyone. They thought you
maybe
weak.
Catherine's looking forward to getting rid of this crown potentially. She'd take a little vacation. Ooh, let's take a look. I just jumped into the room here. Take a look at the list.
Well, let me catch you up.
Cool. Yes,
Red
please.
Defender's taking 2 shields. Not bad. Not for if you see the position he's in. For that kind of
Yeah.
not the worst thing that's ever happened to him. Larir did take a bad crit, like right away. One of those classic interceptor rolls, like 2v4.
Yeah.
Took a crit, and then Nam Lam has taken the brunt of the damage. Currently sitting with 1 health point left.
Wow. Yeah. Brutal game so far. Lots of damage. Okay, so we have an Onyx and a Delta, and this is an interesting list. Very different from what I would expect from Catherine, but she does love Empire, so that makes sense.
Well, that's Gambit, so
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at I have the 2 flipped. Oh wait. Catherine's, oh my god, Catherine's playing Scum. That's different. Whoa.
Y-Wings is nothing new for Catherine. It's all about them Y-Wings.
Oh yeah. Oh, with all the thermal detonators, man. We could talk about just how good thermal detonators are. Do you think they're going to change at all when they make the next points adjustment? Do you think they might go up?
Yes, I do think they'll go up. Probably
Yeah.
just a
And
point.
are we talking
though.
like a point?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a point. I don't think it needs to be. I've never thought of it to be a problem, but I do see how cheap it's. Like the fact that you can throw it like 4 or 5 times in a list is kind of bonkers for sure.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well, the fact that you get so many
I
is
know,
what
the
is
value
crazy.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, drop 2 at a time. Just the fact that you can even do that, even just once, but not just once, but twice, and then multiple times potentially. Yeah, very very strong. I could see it though. A point, even 2 points. I wouldn't like. I would be like, I don't know why they brought it up 2 points, but I wouldn't really like be confused. I'd be like, okay.
If
they're
it
trying
went to
something
5,
different.
I don't think we'd see it nearly as much.
Yeah, maybe they want people to try to, because sometimes they make points adjustments. I feel like to just force people to try something different, even if it's not very overpowered from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah,
So
here's full
these
throttle.
defenders are just kind of running away, leaving Larir to be like, okay, but I'm a person.
Yeah, there's a lot of firing arcs just kind of challenging Larir right now.
So Larir is going to take the shot onto Nam for the kill. Needs just 1 to get in. And I am standing by to click over to check in for my Southwest flight to Austin. That's Natty's hit crit.
Who are you going to stream that event, or are you playing in it?
Wait, what?
Or okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about the Texas event that's coming up. The
No,
Lone
I'm
Star
just
I'm
just going to
okay.
visit Austin tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I think that's in the same area. Maybe I'm wrong. And there goes Nam Lam.
All right, 59, 655. Go. Check it. Come on.
Ooh,
Come on,
Ooh,
check.
I'm gonna guess A42.
All right. Check in. There's always a second click. It's very confusing.
I know. Southwest, man.
Ooh. All right. Let's see what I got. Oh. All right, that's fine. B4
Well-
and then B16. Not bad. I'll get my seats.
Who are you going with?
Myself.
Oh, you said B4 and B16. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I see. Got it. I was confused because the queue is like so far apart. The two. I'm like, oh, who's going with you?
Right. Oh no. Okay. So B4 and then I'm flying to actually Midway. I'll be in Chicago tomorrow for a brief moment.
Oh, nice.
And
Well, I'll be
and
waving
then
at you
Midway.
from a
Yeah.
distance.
I'll flow to Midway and then Midway to Austin, which is it's like an hour 15 flight and then a 3-hour 45-minute flight. Couldn't break it up in between.
Yeah.
Bought a book.
Do you typically fly Southwest?
Almost always.
Yeah, I love Southwest.
Oh
Oh boy.
Another damage on Laurier, who can't find evades to save his life.
My God.
Literally save his life.
Everyone else is rolling pain here too. That's painful. Very painful. Another 2 coming in. Another blank. Oh, there
Finally
it is.
gets it.
Yay!
Good job. Good job, Laurier. Noah says, I would say 4 for single and 5 at 2+ thermals. It would be nice to have scaling points depending on amount. I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, I think that's just effort that they don't want to dig into, but I do like the idea of scaling things, but I feel like it sets up a precedent for it to sort of kind of get confusing and like out of hand. So the way it is now works for me. There's only a few cards that scale.
Yeah, I
kind
don't.
of the hate
I'm not
is one of them.
actually. I'm not a huge fan of the scaling stuff.
Oh yeah.
I just think like it's helpful because we have apps, but like for simplicity's sake, I don't think it's a good thing for the game, personally.
What about, how do you feel about the standardized thing where it's like kind of an unwritten rule that like if you take one, you have to take them all, but like it's not super obvious if you're kind of like on the outside of things?
I mean, I think they could have made it.
Similar?
They could have like worded it better to make it more obvious, but I think standardized is a good upgrade, like ability.
Yeah.
So it would suck to have a defender that doesn't have one and then one that has the elite on it, and you're like always trying to like figure it out, or like 5 A-wings, right? Some of them do, some of them don't. Like that's a bad time.
Is the TIE Defender Elite? I didn't realize that one is also standardized. That's a standardized upgrade as well.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look this up so I don't give you false information, but I'm pretty
Yeah, because
sure.
that one's interesting because no one really takes, you can't really take more than 2 defenders anyway. So I don't, but it definitely makes sense for the sensitive controls and for the new A-wing config, which I think is it vectored cannons? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, vectored cannons and sensitive controls, and yes, the TIE Defender Elite is indeed standardized.
Yeah, that's probably my least favorite config in the game. It just seems so bad to me, and takes away a lot of what I think makes TIE Defenders exciting. I don't think anyone's ever looked at it. Go ahead, sorry.
Rocker's been on this for a while, but he thinks that struts should be errataed into standardized, and I don't necessarily disagree.
Yeah, I actually think that makes a lot of sense. I don't know about you, but I don't really see struts being utilized really anymore. A lot of the separatist lists I see are typically just like
I haven't
3-ship or 2-ship lists.
haven't seen vultures deployed in such a way that would require struts for a while now.
Yeah.
And I like what Gambit's doing here. He knows that all these thermal detonators could spell a bad day for him, and he is basically making sure his ships stay in front of the Y-wings, with the added benefit of not taking as many ion cannon shots.
Now does Laura just plays the runaway game? I mean, just down to the one hole left.
If he turned in, it's a bad time, right?
Yeah, the coverage that those Y-wings provide, that Catherine's ships provide, she doesn't have to worry about getting arc dodged, and there's the runaway. Yeah, the disengaged, you have to. There's no other choice.
Yeah, he's going to boost and then bendy barrel roll. I think it gets him probably a little more distance. I would try it to the right, honestly. Oh, he's just gonna boost. He's gonna stay. Not evade boost or anything. Oh, I guess he can't evade boost.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah.
That's it. Never mind.
Yeah, there are definitely situations where having the sensitive controls, I think, really hurts you, and that could be probably a good example of one of them, where you could just die here now. Here we go. Ooh.
Range 3, only 1 on the yellow. It's evaded. This is a juke situation that he is not remembering. I don't know your cards, people.
I think yellow
and force the focus spend. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you still don't deal any damage to the Y-wing, even if it spends the focus.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't. But if the Y-wing had shots on the rear, you're stripping off.
Oh yeah, I think that's way out though.
Yeah, it was way out. Two coming into Laurier, and Laurier finally says, enough is enough. I'll evade something once in my life. We go back. Oh, no, we don't go back to dials. That's I1 defender does have a range 3 Bangarooski onto the blue Y-Wing.
Hold on, let's see 3.
And he's going to use an ion cannon here. It's going for hit crit. And that will be an ionized blue Y-Wing. I'm not sure that Y-Wing was going to do much other than one forward anyway. But now you at least stop a rotate from happening. The Y-Wing can only focus. And you can probably get both of your defenders in that general area to get shots.
What do you think? Do you think you probably see like a what is the turns are, is it the 1 hard and the 3 hard that are red? I believe
1 and 2 hard are red for the defenders.
The 1 and 2, okay, white. So we could see a 3 hard from red potentially. I think you have the coverage of the gas cloud. Maybe you're sticking out a little bit too far there.
I think Rocker's right. I think the plan is probably for was for blue to 2 hard in. I think yellow kind of follows that plan now that blue's going to go forward. Yellow will 2 hard in. I think green might even 2 hard in because the way the arc is pointing. And red might just be going forward and rotating arc to kind of just set up
I think
for
the ion shot was a little questionable just in the sense that I don't think you find yourself in a great position to go all in on blue here without potentially suffering some consequences for it. Being out of position.
You don't, but also it kind of screws up Catherine's plans, right? The blue is in a terrible spot. Like, it's sitting behind a cloud. The arc is the wrong way. It's not able to reposition, and there is a boost from Laurier. And let's see where this I1 defender.
Okay. Interesting. Pretty bang.
I mean, this isn't an all-in situation on blue, but it's definitely
no. Curious what red does then, because red would definitely bump, I think, with the 3.
Is yellow going to take a target lock, or is it going to... No, it's going to focus.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, yellow has the ion.
Blue, 1 forward. Well, it can only focus here. I think red 2 hards in here. Yeah, and it just clears.
Oh boy! Wow.
I thought it would be like a lot more clearance than that, but fair enough.
Just barely shooting forward there with green.
3 forward, and he's just gonna rotate his arc. And red 3 forward, and I assume the arc rotate as well. I don't hate this position for yellow, to be honest. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened.
No, and the gas cloud definitely helps, right? Like, it's going to give you the obstructed bonus and then the blank to an evade. So I think you feel pretty confident with the tokens you have and where you are in this situation. Just try to blast into yellow, peel off that token. I think that's the right call.
And Laurier is having none of this, saying, you know what, you guys do things.
Oh, it does bump. Okay.
Red does bump. Does that make red a tastier target now?
Absolutely. I think and only 2 away from half. That's a lot of points, man. Defenders are so expensive, and that's our I4 friend there with Juke. That's a lot of points. So
Axion, how's it going? How are you? This is on the yellow. I'm surprised this isn't on the blue.
I think it makes sense though, because blue's not having a shot. You try to get yellow to lose the focus.
And yellow takes a shield and a crit, which is a stunned pilot, which is essentially a bank, or a blank bank.
It's always a blank crit
for most people, except for blue. Might not have been a blank for blue, although I think blue could probably just 2 hard right, it'd be fine.
Yeah, that shot makes sense. Blue is not a threat. Yellow potentially is, so I think if anything, you just try to force the focus expenditure there, but just didn't have to spend.
Blue now downtown, unobstructed, onto Laurier, can spend that focus for 2 hits, does. Laurier needed 1 evade, doesn't get it.
Oh no.
Spends the evade and dies. Let this be a lesson to everyone in chat. If you are rolling 4 green dice, the focus is the correct mathematical token to take. 3 or lower, it's an evade.
I almost never take an evade, honestly. I feel like I always end up regretting taking the evade when I do. But yeah, there's definitely statistical advantages to taking one or the other.
If you're rolling 3 dice evade and you're playing defensively, 3 evade is the way to go. 4 dice, it's a focus.
Yeah. Oof.
Lansky's on the ion shot.
You love to see that if you're Gambit here. This is probably nothing burger shot because it's through the gas cloud.
Yeah.
No matter who you take it into, you probably do it into red. Not sure who the shot is into here.
One. I didn't see who they tagged, but whoever it is gonna evade it, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
And yellow can go range 1 into yellow or range 2 into red. Again, I just think you go into red.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think you can, even if you roll 3 hits, it'll be pretty tough to get a damage in on yellow. Who's untouched. That's the thing. Again, red is 2 away and is more expensive.
And that will go for 2. No reason to not spend your token.
Oh man.
Ooh. And now range 1 from yellow. And I assume this is going to be into the yellow Y-wing. It is. And that can go for 4. Can't kill yellow, but can bring yellow down to 1. Now here's the thing.
Good,
it seems, I mean, if you're Gambit, you're happy with the way that thing, but you got to look at your ships now and go, well, I can't 4K.
Yeah.
Can I 3 hard? Probably not. Here's the only problem. Like, if I'm Catherine, I want to saturate this area with concussion bombs. But I also don't want to bomb my own ships. And red and green are in prime, I'm bombing my own ship's territory.
Sorry, I had to step away just for a second. I'm back. If I don't know if you asked me a question or anything.
Well, I'll repeat myself then.
Yes.
This is why you're not the ruler of Belgium anymore. You didn't listen to the people.
It totally was. I totally wasn't forced. There was no conspiracy involved there at all. Okay, go ahead. What was it? What did I miss? I knew I missed something. Then.
If you're Catherine, you want to saturate this area with bombs to deny the 4K, right? But also, you don't want to bomb yourself. But red and green are in prime. I'm bombing myself territory.
Yeah, I don't think you care. I don't know if you drop 2. I think you just drop 1 with each, and you're totally okay. You're not even guaranteed to take the damage, right? And if you take a strain, like whatever, I don't think it really matters. If you take the damage, it doesn't matter. You have shields to play with, and you're in a decent position to bomb yourself here. I think that's the right call. If I'm Gambit, I kind of know that the 4K could either get blocked or you could get bombed. So I don't know if I even commit to it. Do you think it's worth trying with yellow to just attempt to do the 4K? You might not be far enough back though either. That's another issue.
I don't know. It's just such a hard, like someone in chat said, you could probably 4K barrel roll with yellow and be all right. I'm just not sure like you want to be in this at all.
Yeah, and I don't. I would try to just I don't know. I think red can maybe try to disengage here with a turn towards the center of the board. I don't know. A 3 might clip the gas cloud though. It's close. I just don't like where red is at all. Yellow 4K is like, to me, it's like a 50-50. I don't think it's worth it though. Yeah. Yellow hasn't taken any damage yet, but you know, defenders are defenders. They can feel untouchable, and then one turn goes wrong, and boom, half points. All the shields are down.
It's like we're getting 2 drops from red here. See if we get any others. Nope. That was it.
There it is. There's the 4K. All right.
We feel pretty good about that now.
Yeah.
We got the one.
I forgot for a moment. I mentioned getting blocked. I forgot that this was the I1, so none of that matters. What I just talked about there. Ooh, very nice. That's juicy for blue.
Beautiful turn there. And I like what yellow's doing too. If yellow can live, which is a hard maybe, in a good position to drop bombs next turn as well.
And someone mentioning
Ooh,
Lord of Britannia, those are
defender.
proton bombs, but they're the same as the thermal detonators, so they're technically
Yeah, these are all.
yeah, or those are bomblets technically, but yeah, they're all the same size.
Four dice. Hit crit into the red Y-Wing. Red will spend here to only take a shield. I think I'm almost at the point where I'm keeping my offensive mods for these shots.
Yeah, I'm happy. If I'm Gambit, I'm really happy to see that focus get spent.
Yellow now does not have a shot.
Ooh, just out. So close.
And Sight saying get the ion onto red, which could royally mess up any plans they have at trying to bomb these defenders into oblivion. I think that's probably out of arc. This is an ion cannon
Ooh.
shot into red.
Wow. Okay.
That is
Yep,
gonna
there it is.
ion. Ion's gonna ion. Red takes a shield and an ion token. And now I think this is the start of the tide turning.
Wow. Okay. Gambit was not expecting a roll like that, especially after the focus got spent. That's a big deal. We'll see how that sways things.
Blue
Here's
now,
next- here's
ion.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
natties.
Catherine. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Oh no,
No point
double
spending.
ion.
Double ion into what I'm gonna call the bomb kill zone. So many, but we're about to see the carpet be bombed here.
Well, let's see. Yellow will definitely drop.
Well,
Blue
yellow
will
should
drop.
be dead. If I'm Gambit, I'm shooting at yellow.
Oh,
to
that's
try and
right.
kill
Yellow is one away. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And you have the mod still to.
I think I just take four dice in the ion cannon into yellow here. And
But you're
see
one
if
away
I
from
can
half on red.
strip shields. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're kind of counting on the bombs doing a lot of work next turn.
Yeah.
This would be a primate, not even a primate, saying, you know what? One damage ain't enough. I'm going for 3. And you'll get nothing and like it.
Yeah. Yeah, nope. You need the 3 hits to even have a chance there with the focus evade. And here we go. You try to get the kill shot now.
Epionic says natties are a good strat. Got a hard agree there. That is a dead
Hey.
yellow.
Dr. Weston, he's busy at work.
And that is huge for Gambit because
Yeah.
yellow's detonators were the most guaranteed of them all. Even though I
Right.
think everyone else's are pretty guaranteed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, once you saw the 4K land there, I don't think yellow has a prayer in terms of avoiding that last damage.
Yeah.
Having focus evade is just too tough with a 1 agility ship at range 2. So there yellow, there goes yellow, which you're right, that is a big deal. Blue, I don't know if it really is a prime bomb positioning here for
All right,
Catherine.
so blue drops 1. That gets everybody. Drops 2. I think that gets them both. Green drops 1. I think that gets them both. A 2, I think might only get red if that. Yellow
Yeah.
or red drops 1, and I think that probably doesn't hit anyone, but I would do it anyway just to be sure you get 4.
Yeah.
Why not use it?
Yeah, so definitely plenty. Yeah, so you will have, if they both drop 2, then we'll probably see 4 individual rolls for each ship. Maybe only 3. But that's potentially free damage there.
And strains for you to try and ion them next turn as well. Damage or strains, it's highly unlikely they blank out on all the bombs.
But we've seen it before.
I mean, it has happened.
Do you remember that game I played against Ghost? And all the prox mine rolls were like nothing?
No, but I don't remember any games, if that helps.
It was my Boba Kanan game. I don't know if you remember. If you've streamed so many games, but I had prox mines on Boba, and I dropped it twice, and he ran into him both times, but rolled like eyeball both times. And I was like, ah!
Well, at least you got the auto damage.
Yeah, at least you have that. I mean, for the cost, I think you need it for sure.
I think that one's getting red at the least, because yellow's gonna go forward and red's not gonna be able to move too far.
Yeah, it's close.
He's gonna drop one. So I think you drop another one if you're green. But nope. I'm gonna stick to 4. One forward focus.
Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be close.
I think that they're taking all 4. I really do. Which is why I drop another one so they would take 5. But what do I know? Too hard for blue. 1 bank for green. And 1 bank for red. So Catherine not at all concerned with her own bombs, saying, you know what? This is my chance. And you know what? She wants to keep red and green there to bomb next turn as well. Hopefully red
I think
is
you're right.
ionized.
I think you're gonna see them hit all
Check
of them.
the bombs. Only
Oh,
red.
yellow. Not in range for yellow. Okay, let's see what we
This
get here.
bomb catches only red.
Okay.
Strain.
No matter what, this just sucks for red. Like, you could just keep even the strain. You're 1 away.
Is this not yellow again?
Yeah, just misses yellow
my.
again. So, yeah, I knew it'd be close, but oh man, by a hair.
Red, not safe. And now the Y-wing. Y-wing roll. Bucket.
Yeah, Catherine did roll a blank for the Y-wing. I don't know what the roll for the red defender was, though. There's a damage. Yellow takes a damage.
So the Y-wing takes the damage, and it looks like red took a damage. That's half points. And yellow took a damage. And then this one catches everybody but blue, who's like, you guys are idiots. Blank on one, and then a hit on the other. Yellow takes another shield.
So now yellow just 1 away from half.
And blank
Oh my gosh,
for
Catherine
one.
is getting away with murder here. Quite literally. She's not rolling any results. Okay, there's a hit.
And I think that was on green. So we'll shield down on green. And that is just...
Best case scenario for Catherine there.
Yeah, that was an absolute win for Catherine.
Absolute. Yeah, you can't argue that at all.
Range 1 Bangarooski. On to the red Y-wing now.
Try to get those half points. Okay. There's 2.
Hits.
Hmm.
Natty
Gotta get it,
evade.
yeah.
No juke available. So 1 damage goes in. And now the Y-wings get to do their worst. Take this first shot with red of the ion cannon onto your counterpart red. So it's 4v2.
Yep, and a strain. Yep, there it is. So strain will go away after this, but this is a rough shot. Hoping for some blanks. If you're a gambit here, ooh,
You're not getting
all
it.
paint,
That
all
is
paint,
guaranteed.
nasty, and doesn't get an evade. It doesn't really matter. You're guaranteed to take a damage in ion.
Down to 1. I think you focus on ionizing yellow here.
I think
And
down
then-
to 2. Is there 2 damage cards on red right now, or I think it's just 1, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's down to 2. I think you, man, do you shoot at yellow or do you just try to get red dead? He's gonna shoot at yellow.
Yeah, it's interesting she's splitting fire. It's worked out though. She's getting the points she needs, and yellow is one away from half here.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You drop bombs, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be
Not
a
ion.
damage, but not ion.
But that
So
is
you-
the half points.
If you get yellow ionized and you drop bombs next turn, yellow and red both catch those bombs.
Yeah.
Range 1, 4 dice into yellow. 3 hits.
And just above average for this turn for Catherine.
Oh,
Gotta be
yellow
thrilled.
is gonna evade out of that.
Oof. Gambit needed that roll. He really he needed that.
And I mean, I think you can kind of chalk red up to dead at this point.
Red Dead.
Yeah,
We get a Red Dead Redemption.
there's nowhere for it to go, and it's gonna be eating bombs. Easel says that this is disgusting. I think he's might be looking at my face or the Y-wings.
Ooh, self-deprecating humor.
Ooh, got him.
But yellow can 4K here, so we'll have some shots on target. We'll have the focus evade. Red though, like you said, is probably gone. So what is the score now? So it's 123 Catherine to 82 for Gambit. Okay. Yeah, you got to figure out a way to claw some points back. What does getting half points on a red get you? Not much. It gets you 20 points. Yeah, you have to get 2 ships worth of points here. So the next ship outside of red that could take points fastest, well, no, it's green and blue are the same. I'm just taking a shield so far.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
It's gonna be tough.
I'm pretty prepared to call this one over, but you know,
Yeah,
stranger
25
things
minutes
have
too.
happened.
We're kind of in an endgame spot with 25 minutes left. There's a lot of time left still. But with initiative 1 defender that has already taken half, I'm not sure he can climb that mountain, but we will see.
Indeed. Here's
Here we
one
go.
bomb. Green? Drop 2 if you're green, right?
Yeah, use them. Just you have them, use them. There's no point in being conservative here. There's about to be 1 defender left on the board. 3 ships versus 1.
That and you
Just
have
use your bombs.
reload, like if you need it.
Yeah, just use them. Not going to though. Doesn't look like.
No.
Oh,
looks
it's
like-
dropping a second. Okay. There it is. Makes sense. Yep.
And blue is gonna drop 1 for good measure. I think that's probably well out of range.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I guess green must be doing a 2 or 3 bank away, right?
Or 4K.
There it is.
4K. We all knew that one was coming. You might as well token up. You need all the defense you can get now.
He's boosting. Okay. If yellow is the one with juke, that would make more. I would be confident in that, but we'll see. I don't think he's gonna pay dearly because of the ships are all facing parallel, and that shot will be obstructed for sure.
Catherine, I'm thinking about reloading this turn.
Yeah, I don't think the shots that you'll have are going to be very meaningful, so you might as well take advantage and get some thermal detonators back. Going to take the barrel roll down. Okay. So that's going to kind of take red out of the game for another turn.
And this is why the barrel roll, because green is going to be in bomb range.
Yep.
Blue? is
Oh
gonna-
boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh.
Listen, if you got to sacrifice blue to take out red, okay. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I think that could be 3 though, hitting blue here.
Yeah.
Looks like it will be.
Again, like I would trade all 7 on blue to get red on the board here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, watch red not die here.
If red
it's
doesn't
possible,
die,
right?
I mean, yeah,
2 damage
two
left.
out of 3, right?
Yeah.
All right, so red and blue.
So
Here it is for the
Catherine's
defender.
just a strain.
Just a strain.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, he wins the game if he doesn't die here. I'm gonna call that. That's my hunt.
There it is. That's
that.
1.
Okay, comes down to this one. Oh, that was Catherine, wasn't it?
Oh, that was it.
Here we go. He's got to roll. Here's the roll. Oh no! All right, well, dead.
Yep.
Dead. But yeah, Greg, I think that if somehow Gambit was able to save red there, I like his chances a lot. A defender's a defender, even with 1 hole. But
did blue roll for any of those?
Yeah, she just took a damage.
I already had blue at 0 shields, and she took nothing.
I did see her roll.
Oh, the iron. Oh my god. That is another. Why are you spinning? Evade. It doesn't matter, but. Yeah. So, hit ion onto yellow. And the yellow's going to get a chance to shoot. Should only have blue range 3. Casual 3v2 banger. Only 1. And spends focus, gets out of it. 20 minutes left. Yellow's
It's
down
about to be a long
2.
20 minutes. It's about to be a real long 20 minutes. Yeah, so I mean, the barrel rolls, she had to do it, but now the 2 Y-wings at the top are going to be probably spending 2 turns are getting back into position.
Yeah, I mean, they're out of it for 2 turns, perhaps longer.
Yeah.
Just because of ion turret range. So blue or yellow can kind of work on blue, but yellow's actually ion this turn too, so that buys you an extra.
Yeah. I think Catherine probably just does a too hard with blue and takes the focus. I don't know if you're going to have range for the
I think I might
turret.
too hard with both the Y-wings too, stay stressed and
Yeah. Maybe blue can do it too hard and then barrel roll to get into range. Even if you don't have a mod, you still get the shot.
1 thermal will hit yellow here, I think.
Just staying there because she doesn't want to get into arc. The barrel roll would probably land her an arc there.
I think this might be range 3 on everything, but you're fine. And the roll. 1 strain. Let's see if anyone gets a shot here. Blue measures range 3, so no shot from the ion turret. Red. Range 3. That means green's range 3 as well. No shots. We can go on to the next round. So Nick, you want to tell us a regaling story about the tornado yesterday? How you lived through it?
Oh yes, yes.
It was
F5
just twister.
Just my computer survived in the outlets that it was plugged into. I somehow was able to salvage power as well, but everything else is gone. Just
Everything else is blown down around you.
Yeah, this is all I have. I am just out on the street here, on the side of the street here, sitting where my apartment used to be at my desk that survived.
Still somehow.
Yeah, that's
on the 3rd
crazy,
floor.
man. Yeah, tornado in Chicago. It's I wouldn't say it's a first, but a Amber Alert like tornado warning is very, very rare. I don't know if that's ever really happened in the modern era. But it hit pretty hard. The south side of the city, there was actually I saw pictures of the tornado from the south side of Chicago, and then Naperville and some of the neighboring suburbs actually had a tornado go through it, and there's some significant damage, like really depressing. I guess Alabama recently got hit by a tornado as well. Just a crazy week for Mother Nature in the middle of a pandemic.
There is.
Yeah.
One Banks from the Y-Wings. Clear stress. Again, I would just reload here because I'm not getting shots. Jumo, thank you for the sub. What's up, buddy?
Wow.
You can't tell me it's not a sexy sound.
Oh, dude, it's one of the best sound. I would argue it's the best sound in top 5 best sounds in Star Wars for me. I don't know if it's
What are the top sounds?
number 1.
Okay, let's lay out the sounds. What are the sounds?
Okay, the DL-44 blaster sound is one of the best sounds. The Han Solo's blaster.
Okay.
When they put it back in Force Awakens too, it sounds so good. That's one of my all-time favorite Star Wars sounds, is the DL-44. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think of, there's so many good ones. Do you have any that stand out besides the ones we've just talked about?
I'm gonna say the original X-Wing lasers from A New Hope.
Oh yeah.
Those are very satisfying, like boom sounds.
I think we can all agree the TIE Fighter flyby sound is probably in most people's top 5 as well. Just that engine sound.
I love how like menacing that engine sounds.
Yeah. It's like a roaring, like screeching. It's just very, it's very villainy. It's not a word, but I'm gonna say it is for.
Defender evades a shot and then is gonna go back into blue. And that is going to put some damage cards onto blue. Really love the TIE Fighters lasers too, says Sir. What, Sir Mr. Dr. Love? He's back! He's been gone for so long!
Welcome back!
I've seen his marble, like his record marble on marbles sometimes. And I'm like, I kind of miss the dude because I always remember having trouble saying his name.
Going full circle.
Yeah. He says he really loves the TIE Fighter lasers too, the fizzling. I like that.
I feel like I don't know, like saying just one type of blast door sound is like too specific, but like all the blast door sounds
like the,
are really
the cush, good. Like the cush of them. Like,
yeah.
I really like. See, I'm not sure if it's the sound, but like I associate that sound with like the music entering the Imperial like throne room. Like that door does a thing, and then you get the music as like Luke and Vader enter the throne room in Return of the Jedi. So I don't know if that I give full credit to the sound because like the music plays a huge part of that. But yeah.
How about the commence primary ignition followed by that like warbly low bass sound, like boom, like that's also like, oh, it's so good because when they brought that back in Rogue One, they did it twice. I'm like, no, this is amazing.
That, and I really like the when Obi-Wan disables the tractor beam.
Oh yeah. It's almost a similar sound. It's like a different, a different pitch.
Yeah,
like
it's like a little bit higher and like a little bit more drastic fall off. Noah says this is specific, but I like the A-wing engine sound. Can we really hear the A-wing engine sound? Vader breathing, seismic charge, TIE Fighter engine.
We do get
Anakin
crashes into the bridge of the Super Star Destroyer, right? So we might get it then. Like that might be the most prominent time we get an A-wing engine sound. But otherwise, I don't really know. As much as we know the A-wing in Star Wars, it really doesn't get spotlighted that much in the movies. You don't even really get to see it shoot or engage too much, really.
Oh, he's talking about the A-wing crash through the Super Star Destroyer. Yeah, I got you.
I think that the Death Star laser is up there too. Some of this is just iconic. It might not be our favorites, but it's like you could hear it faintly from a mile away and know exactly what it is, right?
Natty's from yellow. That's gonna bring a crit into the yellow defender. It's a direct, and that's a GG's. Catherine retains.
GG, Catherine. I took it away from her, and she has kept it since I let go of the title. So this is 2 straight times she's held on to Belgium now.
Yeah, Nick, I'm gonna drag us up there. We're gonna interview him. A good soldier.
Okay.
Just let me catch someone, because then I can just pile it on.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi,
Hello,
Catherine.
Nick.
How's it going? Hi,
Good.
hi, Gypsy Gambit.
Hello, Nick. How's it going?
Good. That was a very bloody game.
That was
It was.
Oh my goodness.
intense and sure.
I
But the
got caught in
queen
that
the
iron
rule.
trap. It was horrible.
Oh, I know. I've been there. I've been ionized by Catherine before. Show me on the doll where the ion hurts you.
I mean, the defender dial is the worst one to get on, isn't it? So deny that. Evade.
Yeah, well, once you get ionized, the defender is like a piss poor ship.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Might as well be a TIE fighter.
Do you feel like if Red had survived that last roll, do you feel like you would have had a really good chance of coming back?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, because Red should have just went around and chased. these
Right.
two.
Even at one hole, you have a good shot, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just
Yeah.
especially because of my 4. Like, the I1 living to the end was kind of useless because Catherine knew exactly where I was going to go, so could adjust accordingly. But if I had the ability just to run around at range 3 with this, it would be really
Yeah.
good.
I
I
was.
would say it was maybe more aggressive than I should be. Like, you see, when I disengaged to the middle, I probably should have just kept on running because I was ahead on points. So I probably should
How
have.
do you feel that Catherine volunteered to take the bombs herself, but continued to just roll blanks?
I
That-
admire it. I admire it as a ruthless TIE player. But I think that self-harm is the only way forward as either a scum
and rolling
or
out of it at the same
a TIE
time.
player. Yeah,
So
exactly.
good. Oh
I
my
am
goodness.
quite accustomed to bombing